staggering projects for campuses in the universities and polytechnics around the country are seeing the light of day. New and ultra-modern lecture halls, hostels and other facilities have risen from scratch to finish, while administrators of the fund gear up to feature strongly in the building of 2 new public universities in the Volta and Brongahaf regions, even in the face of tight budgets. Through it all, Getfund has been on the spot, supporting the upgrading of all 38 colleges of education and seeing to their growth with facilities and allocations for them as appropriate to ensure that the upgrading of all 38 plus colleges of education to tertiary status does not exist only in name, but that they find their feet in the quickest time possible to efficiently contribute their quotas to Ghana's development.
I know that all those who had set A had to go in for a top-up program. So for me, I'm so glad that this diploma program it's going on. So it makes you don't have to go in for another top-up. You would just move ahead.
All 38 colleges of education in Ghana were upgraded to tertiary level status. This meant a commensurate need to develop the infrastructure and strengthen the facilities of all 38 colleges of education in Ghana.
The colleges of education were before this board, they really had no classification. The system by which we allocate resources at the Getfund is basic level gets an allocation, secondary level gets allocation, and tertiary level gets allocation. The teacher training colleges before 2010 belonged nowhere, so they didn't get allocation. So we had to try and get the act passed that clearly recognizes them as tertiary level institutions. And since then, we've been making resources available, especially to provide infrastructure. Many of our 38 teacher training colleges, except the older ones, don't have anything. If you enter the campus, it's bare. Yet, once you say they are tertiary, that's their mandate. You need to provide the kind of facilities and infrastructure that can enable them discharge their tertiary level mandate. So we're doing that across all the 38 colleges of education. Indeed, the current executive were here about 2 weeks ago, just to express their deep appreciation to the Getfund for what we've done for colleges of education. If education is really the driver of our national development, and you have a government which says investing in people is its main concern, then you must train them. And it is from the teacher training college that you can produce the teachers that can teach and assure quality. When you don't have quality teachers teaching, you won't have the quality, and yet quality is essential. Because when I'm interested in the numbers, the numbers are good. People are enrolling. But if you don't put quality in those numbers, there'll be no use to anybody unto themselves. And to get the quality, you must train the teachers. To train the teachers, you must provide the facility and the infrastructure, including the incentives, which is single spine. That is between them and theory. That's not our business. But to provide the facilities in which they will train and teach is our concern. And we're doing that.
Before 2010, we were getting some of its projects from the Ministry of Education. But from 2010 onwards, with the intervention of National Council for Tertiary Education, and then Getfund, monies are allocated yearly to the colleges of education, and especially Bosco, for renovation, and then staff development, and then research.
Getfund has so far given us 4 projects. In the first place, we're given 12 classrooms. Secondly, a 6-seater toilet. Thirdly, we're giving this story building a library. And now it's giving us an auditorium. And I can testify that these projects have come at the right time, or some of them also came at the right time to help us.
Yes, JOSCO boasts of an assembly hall. Josco boasts of a library. Josco boasts of a science laboratory. And at the moment, we have an 8-unit block of flats for our tutors under construction. So we are saying that as far as Getfund goes, Josco has benefited a lot. And with that Getfund, we didn't know what the future would have been for Josco.
Since 2006, Getfund has embarked on some projects in the college, and among them the new assembly hall which is being constructed, and rehabilitation of staff bungalows, and the building of new residential accommodations for the staff, and rehabilitation of some of the dormitories that we have.
You can see on my right, they have just finished with one dormitory, and we are very soon going to move into that. And Getfund has also initiated a project which is ongoing now, and we are believing that in a month or two, they will be roofing the project, of which I believe that we can start with other social activities, talking about matriculation and also graduation ceremonies on campus.
I've been here for a long time, and I knew what happened in the past, and I know that I'm very confident. And with the rate at which this assembly hall is moving, I'm very confident Getfund will do it for us.
Apart from the 38 colleges of education, the Getfund has made available huge allocations for other universities and vocational institutions. The new University of Health and Allied Sciences in the Volta region, the University of Energy in the Bronga-Hafu region, Anamabo Fisheries College, and the Talensi Nabdam Vocational Institute are just to mention a few of the revolutionary investments set to create a brighter future for the youth of Ghana.
I know the Getfund, the admission block was built by Getfund, money from Getfund. They also built about 3 bungalows for some of the key staff. They have renovated several bungalows for also other key staff. And they're also doing some renovation work on some of the classrooms, etc. for lectures. So Getfund is doing a lot for the university. Without the Getfund, I don't think we would have been able to start the university in September.
This particular project, for example, this one is going to serve a big purpose because our conferences, our meetings, our exams can be written there and a whole lot. The second one had already been finished and we are using it, and seriously I can tell you it is helpful, and it is helpful a lot. And we have our, the science lab that has also been built by the Getfund some few years back. Yeah, so we have a lot of benefits from Getfund.
It looks like a lot of students who do not really know much about their scholarship schemes and how to access them either online or maybe at the various Getfund offices. So I encourage that they come out and then give more education or more of public kind of like notice, so that most students will get to know what Getfund is about and how to access the scholarship.
Government sees the study of science and technology as the better way to develop a stronger backbone for the technological advancement of our country, Ghana. Getfund understands and so is on the spot, committed to providing scholarships and bursaries to students who show promise.
So far, so good.
Getfund keeps on improving.
Building a faculty for only one school, you need to get lecture rooms, you need to get library, computer center, staff, offices. So you need a lot of money.
So grateful. I'm so happy that Getfund has brought us this far, and I'm praying so hard that they should continue with this. At least in a way, they would help us achieve our dreams.
I must say I'm very impressed with the support that Getfund has done for St. John Bosco's College of Education.
In Bronga, we take the new university, University of Energy and Natural Resources, as an example, there's a huge hostel facility provided, and it was through the help of a Getfund. I'm thinking that we should give encouragement to Getfund to continue with the good work they're doing.
They are coming in as actually improve the infrastructure base of the college. And without them, I don't think we will have reached where we are now.
Actually, Getfund, with our Getfund, we feel orphaned. We feel orphaned. Well, all the infrastructure you find on this campus are Getfund projects. In fact, if you remove the Getfund projects out of this land, the land will fit for a football field. It will empty.
So as far as JOSCO is concerned, we would want Getfund to be forever and ever and ever.
The Ghana Education Trust Fund, the solid backbone behind the drive to improve infrastructure and expand access to quality education in Ghana.